those heroes.
True, true. I like the Grok. I mean, AP Bren played, they played a great Grok last time. The Clint is quite different this time around. I like it. I mean, it could be what they need to utilize to burst the Claude down when a Blazing Duet comes in.
Maybe we can see Khalid now. No, the Fanny. It's going to be Martis for the X-Plane and the Fanny from the jungle. And looks like the AP Brand took the bait, or Twisted Mind just adapted to these extra 2 bans. But that's a very good sign in terms of drafting. But we already saw the Martis on the side lane and he didn't perform quite that good. So we saw how, I mean, we are going to see how he performed against CC, which is like tier S, let's call it this way, right?
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. So again, I mean, Floptz did insane with the CC last time. I think it could be, again, anybody's game. I will say that we are going into match point right now. AP Bren versus Twisted Minds. Match point leaning into the favor of AP Bren. Can Twisted Minds show the aggression that they showed last game against AP?
Yeah, I guess at least they're going to try. Grok is going straight away for the blue buff here, attempt of stealing, and not hesitating with using her retribution and starting to harass Grok. Actually, a lot of misses coming out from Fanny, and resulting Grok not using absolutely anything and just go back. And now the pressure going to be applied on the orange buff.
Yeah, I would say this time around, right? They again picking up the Fanny. Twisted Minds is wild. You know, I didn't catch this at first, but putting a Martis in the EXP lane, it seems like the EXP lane is just a wild go this time around for Twisted Minds.
Yeah, so AP Brand understood they are the one who got a pressure. They said like, you want to play this game, let's play this game, and went straight to pressure Twisted Minds, which already resulting almost like 1k gold advantage second minute into the game.
I think we've seen a little bit of this presence last game, right? AP Bren able to utilize it, but a Violent Requiem able to secure the kill on the Fanny. First blood, AP Bren.
This nerf on the Fanny went so hard on the Hoda here, and he just died. And the turtle is probably going to go for the AP Bren as a bonus kill. No level 4 on the Minotaur here. Kyle Tizzy gets the turtle double ultimate from the Grok, wild charge stunning 2 people, immediately bursting down the Minotaur. Purple buff being farmed by the Fanny, going straight to the base to regen some of her face, and going to the orange buff is gonna spawn in 5 seconds, and the typical rotation, but no level 4 yet for Fanny. Fanny is so far behind, 2k gold lead already for the AP Brand. That's a lot, and even Grok has 1 level advantage on the Fanny. Keep pressuring, dodging that stuns with the first kill, trying to go back using that little arrow for his advantage, and continue with the pressuring. Probably gonna use his ult again, uses ult, and trying to follow up on the purple buff, but not risking it all. I thought maybe Kyle Tizzy going to stack his stacks and ult on Fanny, but decided to just retreat.
Look at this pressure that they're just applying. I feel like Twisted Minds, their win condition here is that they need to alleviate this pressure that AP Bren is putting on the Fanny in the jungle, right? The Grok is just an ever nuisance problem for Twisted Minds. They don't have that displacement that they can just like kind of sweep AP Bren into a situation. We can sign to see Morrow is going to have to return, but he gets interrupted.
Yeah,
I actually thought Super Marco was going to secure that.
Yeah. I was thinking
here.
like, why are you TPing? Because they can see you clearly after that hit of the second skill of Novaria.
Yeah, I think he was just like, you know, committing it like, you ain't gonna do anything, but Super Marco definitely committed there. Now, AP Bren, I feel like they keep applying this pressure, right? Like, keep controlling the map. Vision is constantly coming from the Grok at this point. Like, Wild Charge on Amaro. Not much they could do. Flicker had to be utilized. That's a good go, because now the turtle is just going to be falling into the hands of AP Bren. And then look, what are they going to do? They're
Yet
just
again, the
literally...
pressure. The
This
pressure
is
real.
something I see from Super Shark in North America. It's just like the presence of the roam just always in your jungle is annoying. Oh.
Yeah, and the big part of it is enemy team not being able to burst you down. I mean, you want to do this actually like every game, but not every game enemy will kind of not have the damage to force burst you down. And the burst down, talking about burst down, the Minotaur gets bursted down yet again. So the damage difference, like, so the roamer from Twisted Minds trying to go in and he just being targeted, and when the roamer of AP Brand, which is Grok, going in and he's not being able to, I mean, they are not being able to burst him down and he rotate freely. I mean, if you want to waste time useless hitting Grok, I mean, you're welcome.
Yeah,
so it's a
and
hard
I
spot
mean,
for Twisted Minds.
it seems like AP Bren is warmed up at this point.
Yeah, they absolutely warmed up at this point because they 100% understood the gameplay of the Twisted Minds and they are doing the exact right decisions what they should do. Marty's gonna go for try to kill for the Grok, but not enough range for ultimate. Guinevere here forces to use her ultimate just to survive here, and surviving on these 500 HP, and the Yo-Yo gonna hit the Maro of the Twisted Minds and finish him off, and the pressure is still applied by the both lanes, and soon is going to be a mid lane as well.
Definitely. I mean, AP Bren's just going to be pushing this mid lane, and I'm not quite sure there's much Twisted Minds can do as they are controlling that. Turtle is up in about 7 seconds, but you can already see they're not going to let up on this jungle. AP Bren not giving Twisted Minds any room to breathe this time around.
Yeah, this is like they got angry. They got angry from the previous game, I guess, and just went like, okay, let's play the game.
Yeah, I mean, they took it personal. They learned from what Twisted Minds had to bring. And again, Twisted Minds, they cooked something up. But right now, AP Bren is controlling the whole jungle. Fanny not being able to do too much, and this is what happens when you try to run something back on a team that always learns and adapt like AP Bren. It's something that's hard to do. Kind of taking a look at some items, do you see anything that sticks out to you?
Not really. Pretty standard builds, maybe only like Minotaur doing like this legendary pieces build that I call like 8 minutes into the game, no items, same as Marty's actually, which is pretty bad in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. And meanwhile, the top lane tier 2 being pushed as well as a bot lane by CC, and I guess it's going to soon have we're gonna have a problem here if we are Twisted Minds.
I mean, they're just applying so much pressure. The Minnow Rage coming out, but is it going to be utilized at all as a wild charge? Connects onto 2, and a Violet Requiem comes in and takes out... Actually, it didn't take out anybody just yet. Put them really, really low. They were able to actually dive and dodge out of there. AP Bren still looking to pierce into their base at 8 minutes.
Yeah, mid lane is going to proc probably. Top lane no passive already, and the mid lane is no passive already, gonna fall as well, and that's this is the showcase what you gotta do at this kind of overfarm. You just need to get the inhibitors and the CC ult yet again, and the Claude being caught up by the Guinevere.
What was he doing so far up there? Like, he's outside of his base.
He thought he's going to TP back. He thought he's going to TP back.
He definitely got TP back, sent back to the caster's desk, as so did Fanny. Flop-TZ able to secure the kill, looking like AP Bren wanting to take this mid turret, showing insane amounts of aggression. Cuff low. They are just not going to let up. AP Bren took the last match personal.
Yeah, and it was trying to take mid lane inhibitor as well, but just enjoyed of poking of the mid lane and went to straight for Lord to secure, I guess, all of them. Not rushing here is kind of good idea, because there is a chance of enemy catching you and make 1 or 2 kills and might go for the Lord themselves, I mean Twisted Minds, and this might be a comeback. So in my opinion, it's the right decision to not risk it and just go for the Lord.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, they're gonna keep their own here. Lord coming down again. It is just such a gold gap at this point. I'm not quite sure how they're gonna stop this, as the flicker is utilized.
Yeah, the Clint is going to one shot.
I think they're just gonna attack the base, or the full HP Lord touching your crystal is just a little bit too much. Morrow low. AP Bren looking to take that last tower though.
Yeah, not rushing at all. They just hitting the front target. This is absolutely the right thing to do. Just hit the front target. If you have like 15k gold advantage, your Clint is going to basically one-top everyone. Good ultimate attempt from the Morrow, but not enough. Double flicker was used to avoid it. The base is going to chunk down, but Fanny trying to do something here with the damage and region and choke a little bit, not flying away to the back of the base. Ultimate Martis goes for the Clint, not enough damage and just melts with. Why wouldn't you use the 15k gold advantage, right? So that's how you should use it. Textbook.